Hello everyone, it's Jolas and this is J Class, the mic is yours. I have three special guests with me today. I have Cathy, Edrick, and Kyra.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Today's topic is health and wellness. Period. That's it.
You know, when you said health and wellness, I got a flashback of you eating 2 bowls of ice cream yesterday.
Of you?
I bought Mitchell's ice cream, like the big tub. It was $15, and I ate it twice. He ate it. He ate the rest basically, and I finished it. It was all the way to the bottom.
Dang, you had a donut.
Thank you for exposing me.
Yes.
You had a donut.
Yeah. Hey, Mitchell's ice cream is pretty good. They actually put a fairly good amount of cookies in that.
We're not sponsored.
Yeah, we're not
Sponsor.
sponsoring Mitchell's.
If you would like to sponsor,
Yes, you can.
my Instagram
Oh.
is in the description. Go ahead there.
All right. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about Cathy's Wonder Woman journey. So I can see on her Instagram, she's been very consistent with posting, and she's really just been living a very athletic life. And I could tell, from knowing her for all these years, that she's definitely been more fit, and she just seems more healthy.
I'm the athlete of the family.
Oh yeah, she is.
Do you want to have
Ouch.
a push-up contest?
I'm
A
okay.
push-up contest? We can.
Sit-up.
My money's on CJ.
I can't even do 10.
Really?
Well, once upon a time, I used
Wait,
to do
really?
like 50.
I have a video of how you can do more than 10.
I
Go
can't
look at my
even do
Instagram.
one. I suck so much.
Go look at that. Oh, simple. Go look at my Instagram. I have a video on how to do more than 10.
So one thing I want to ask you, Cathy, is what inspired you and what made you start this Wonder Woman journey, and what is the Wonder Woman journey?
Ooh, that's a secret. I'm just kidding. Okay, Wonder Woman is not the actual Wonder Woman figure. It's just an accumulation of all of these little things that I want to be shaped into one person.
And what are those things?
Oh,
Ooh, that's a secret.
What?
You gotta
everything's a
wait.
secret.
You gotta wait until I become Wonder Woman.
Oh, so you're not even Wonder Woman yet. Well, it's Wonder Woman journey, right? So
We're
She's-
in the process.
she's in the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did you get inspiration for Wonder Woman? Like, where did this stem from?
I actually
Where
got
did
it from my
inspiration
ring.
come
Oh,
from?
can you show the
Okay,
viewers?
guys. They can't see my ring.
Oh, it's a gold ring.
Is it a Wonder Woman ring?
I got off Temu, guys.
I can zoom.
Oh,
in.
actually?
Hey, Timu sponsor.
I know, I'm just
I
kidding.
bought. Actually, my whole setup is from Timu.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
These are actually-
It's not from Temu.
I was gonna say that's
What if
pretty
I
good
say
you
I'm
got
from
it.
Timu?
I believe it.
You're made by
I'm
Timu?
by Timu.
I believe it.
No, she would
Oh,
believe
I
it.
man.
believe it.
Yeah. I've never actually shopped at Timu. Have you guys ever shopped there?
No.
You shamed me for Etsy, remember?
Etsy.
No, it's
Actually-
just like a higher end. No, it's not like Temu though.
It's a higher end Timu.
Small businesses.
I'm just kidding.
It's not Temu though. Is Temu like small businesses? I've actually never been on the website.
It's like AliExpress. You know that?
I've never been on AliExpress either.
I've heard about. I feel like you can buy a lot of fake stuff there.
I bought just small things from there.
Okay. Have you guys ever shopped at Etsy?
Yeah, I bought a couple of stuff off Etsy before. It's just it's a platform for a lot of small what do you call it?
I don't
Not content
know.
creators, just like creators in general. Just
I
making
don't
small goods. Yeah, pretty much it.
So it's like Redbubble.
What's Redbubble?
That's a good comparison. Yeah, Redbubble's actually practically almost the same thing as Etsy.
Redbubble, yeah, but like a lot of their stuff, I've gotten a lot of stickers on there. But that was like back in high school.
I feel like I did visit Temu, like the website once, and what kind of pushed me away was like there was like that spin the wheel thing, and I was
I
like, dude, this looks like a
know.
scam.
Oh,
dude.
It
like-
was
Get the
shoved in my
coupon?
face.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that was
love
like-
those! I create new accounts. I can
She's
I thought it was.
so
I thought it was a
sad.
scam.
No,
Like one of those like
no,
No,
ads.
it's real.
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I have to check out Temu one time.
Are you gonna get a cowboy hat?
No.
Oh,
You could
Actually-
track it out.
What's
Actually,
your
guys,
order?
I did buy a cowboy hat not too long ago. If you can pass it, my lovely wife. I bought this from. Where did I buy this from?
Boot Barn.
Boot Barn.
Ask him how much he
Yeah.
spent in the comments.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
I will talk about it.
But yeah, I bought this hat from Boot Barn, and I've actually been thinking about buying this hat for a very long time. And I just feel like a whole different person, like I just unlocked a new persona inside me. But in my bachelor's trip, I did ride a horse, so I think this is valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you buy another one?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I definitely want a brown one.
You
So
could
this is
buy
black.
one from Temu and
Because I
compare.
wear this
No, because
with
if you
my.
buy it off Timu, it's just gonna be this small.
Timo was like, nah, it's gonna be like a Lego hat.
Yeah.
So you can fold me on the pictures. Yeah, but I bought this hat, and I think I had a name for her. What's her name again?
I said Stacy.
The horse.
Stacy. No, my hat.
How would you name your hat?
So I
You named
named
your
my
hat,
hat.
but not the horse that you
So,
rode.
so it wasn't Stacy.
Quite
No,
strange.
the horse's name was
No,
Jupiter.
you said Howdy.
Jupiter was the horse's name that I wrote
Yeah.
on my bachelor's.
And that how is Howdy.
Yeah.
But then I said Stacy.
Yeah, fun fact. So I did write horse on my bachelor's trip, but I think that whole place burnt down during the LA fires. Yeah.
Hopefully
So I
Jupiter's-
hope Jupiter's okay.
Oh, all the horses
Yeah.
are okay.
Yeah.
Were there just horses there?
There were horses, and I think there was a cow, or there was a bunch of chickens. Yeah, but that was my first time riding a horse on my bachelor's trip. It was it was an experience.
I love how we went from health and wellness to Jupiter.
Well,
Cowboy
it's a hat.
hats.
Okay, so back to the main topic,
You're keeping the hat on?
the Wonder Woman journey. Okay, let's switch to the hat.
No, you might as well just keep it
Oh,
on.
okay.
You already talked about Jupiter.
Do you want
might
to
as well
switch
keep it on.
hats every 10 minutes? We'll see if the audience
Okay,
notices.
we'll
Yeah,
do
and then
that,
he's gonna
yeah.
put his shades on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Edrick will put on the shades. Edrick actually has some new shades he bought recently.
Yeah, I love them.
You want to show the crowd?
The crowd is only 3 people. They're just some simple Oakleys, nothing
You
special.
have to
I've
put
always
it
wanted
on.
You gotta put them on.
I've always wanted some Oakleys for like the longest time. Especially the reason why I got them is because every time I start my shift at like 6 in the morning or I get on the freeway, the sun, it blares in my face during the morning. So I'm like, I need something to protect my eyes. Protect your eyes, guys. It's important. That's my message. PSA.
Yeah. I wish I had
Yeah, it's an
20/20 vision.
investment.
I wish. I need to wear my glasses more often, but I
Hey,
just
what is
forget.
that?
Oh,
We pay no attention to that.
Oh no, I was looking at it.
Oh.
it's a sparkling drink.
Sparkling water.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Sponsor
like
is
something
Chi.
else.
Okay, so back to the main topic. So the Wonder Woman journey. When did you start it? Like, what year was this?
Well, I technically started when I was 17.
And how old are you right now?
I'm 21 now. I'm not 21 yet, but I'm about to turn 21.
So almost like 4 years.
That's like 4 years.
Oh, I had to count my fingers, guys. I don't like hiding it. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I had this for 4 years, but I only started posting like this year or last year, let's say.
Got it. And I saw your recent post. It was like how to do push-ups.
You're like 4 videos late, man. That was like 4 videos ago.
Okay, but I'm gonna plug in a video.
Put my videos here.
Yeah, like a little.
If you want to become fit or become healthier,
Here
go
are
look
some
at my
videos.
Instagram.
Actually, here's some videos. I'm gonna edit them in so you can see them right now.
Yeah,
Here's the imaginary videos.
go look at mine.
Yeah.
If you want to eat better, if you want to live better, go look at my Instagram.
I definitely need to do that.
You gotta edit that in there.
I have to stop eating ice cream. I do
Yeah,
love
his
ice cream.
face is
though.
getting fat.
Don't do that.
Hey, I'm just being real.
And you know what?
I'm
This,
being real,
this
bro. I remember.
podcast is about being real.
I
so
remember when this guy's face used to be a lot more like chiseled out.
it was chiseled.
It was
I look
pretty
like I look
chiseled.
like handsome Squidward at one point.
Squidward?
Vouch. Absolutely
Or like
vouch.
what's Quagmire.
No, the Quagmire's like a butcher. That's different. Yeah.
You're gonna put a picture of Quagmire.
Yeah. Well, okay, so 4 years you've been doing the Wonder Woman journey, and how has that affected you throughout those years?
My whole personality changed.
Oh.
What was the most major change?
The most major change, I'm starting to see my abs.
Oh.
Can I see? Can I poke
Yeah,
it?
whoa!
Can I poke it?
I'm starting to see my
I
flaws.
just ate a donut.
Oh yeah, fine. Never mind.
Yeah, we just like Krispy Kreme
Live
donuts.
healthy, guys. It's all about balance. I just ate a donut.
Mhm.
If you go on my Instagram, you'll see me eat healthy. I just ate a donut. Not
Yeah.
everything is real, guys.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it's fine to, treat yourself out here and there, as long as you're not eating a donut every day.
It's
I
a
think
Sunday
fine.
when we film
Not
this.
eating ice cream
I
every day like
have
this
one
guy.
cheat meal.
Yeah, I eat ice cream like every day. It's not good. Yeah. But I'm a dad, so I have a dad bod, so that's valid.
That's valid. Absolutely.
You can be a dad and not have a dad bod.
Absolutely valid.
Yeah, I have an excuse now.
Yeah.
No, you could be a dad. and not
Having a
have
baby
dad
will
bod.
make you eat a lot,
Mhm.
but you still have to pay attention to your health because you need some energy for that. A baby will keep you up at night, so.
Yes.
Live nice.
Period.
And I feel like a lot of people push this aside, like health wise. A lot of people don't pay attention. For me, I know like being healthy has affected my, energy like towards work and anything I have to get done during my day. Instead of having less energy where I want to just knock out and go to sleep, I have that more motivated like mindset where I can work out and get all the things I need to get done. Have you guys ever experienced something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way of putting it. I mean, what do you want me to say? You want me to go in detail? Like, bro, I wake up at like 5 in the morning. You can go an hour walk or something. You know, something simple. Like, honestly, when you're starting like a health fitness kind of journey, you don't really have to like go super like extensive and like start hitting the gym and getting all this programming under your belt. You could just start with just something simple, like just going for a walk for like an hour every morning. Start small and you'll work your way up.
That's what I did. I went on walks and then eventually runs.
That's actually very true.
And then
I've been
weights.
Working out for I've been an athlete for over 10 years now, and the only difference, or the one thing that actually will help you change fast, like physique wise, is less than what you think it is. Because a lot of people will go to the gym like 6-7 days a week. You actually don't need to do that.
Usually you work on diet, right?
6-7 days a week, damn.
Yeah, like a really good diet will do all of the work for you.
That's
obviously
true.
You have to strength train and like get your steps in to actually like tone out your body. But as far as like diet wise, like cleaning up what you eat will actually do most of the work for you.
I do agree with that because from my personal experience, when I cut out on soda...
But eating 2 tubs of ice cream is crazy.
We're just gonna keep dogging on him.
Back then was yesterday. That was yesterday.
No, but like back in my prime days, right? Like I stopped drinking soda and I would just drink water. Like when I would go to restaurants.
Salad.
Oh yeah, do you remember that? I don't know if you remember that.
Like
I went to Denny's one time and I just ordered a salad.
You went to Denny's to order a salad?
Dang,
No, I was
imagine
with you
going
guys.
to a place notorious for baking pancakes and eggs and you just order a salad. The waitress just looks at you funny like, man,
I
what are you
guarantee
doing
there were
here, bro?
healthier things at Denny's that weren't a salad. There's
Facts.
Hey, they added eggs in it.
also like salads, like depending on what's in the salads are sometimes one of like the least healthiest things you can eat actually.
Yeah.
Some people don't know that though.
Is it kind of like that In-N-Out burger? What's that one with just like the salad and the patty?
Protein
That's a
style?
fine Dutchman.
No, that's different
That's
though, because
fine
you're
Dutchman.
getting like protein in. But like a lot of people that eat like, or I'm not hating on people that eat like Caesar salads, but like some salads, like if you're putting stuff in it that aren't like nutrient dense or like actually giving you any,
Like it's not beneficial.
yeah,
it's not
like any
helping you
good
in any
benefits.
way.
Like if you're just eating rabbit food, that's different. Like that's
Yeah.
not gonna help you.
Yeah.
There's no nutrients.
Yeah.
One thing, like one stigma that I kind of want to talk about is like, well, I'm kind of guilty for this too, is when people hit the gym, I feel like a lot of people hit the gym when they're depressed.
I agree.
It does help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me personally, like I hit the gym the most when I was going through a breakup. Like that
That's
was like,
fair. That's
that was
what
like-
how a lot of people get into the gym.
yeah, and I lost, you know.
But you have to think about it this way. I like, even though it's very common, I actually applaud those people because at least they're taking a healthier way of dealing or coping with their sadness. Some people they
drugs.
resort to drugs, alcohol, but they're taking the more positive outlook.
Yeah, I agree. That's like how my Wonder Woman journey started.
Okay.
Mental health, guys.
Mental health is very important.
But yeah, that's how like the whole Wonder Woman journey. But like it started 4 years ago and it turned into something completely different now.
Yeah, I definitely think it's very inspiring. Like when I watch those videos, like, dang, like, I need to learn how to do push-ups. I was like, man.
Guys,
Yeah.
doing calisthenics at home will actually get you pretty ripped. Like, I'm not a calisthenics athlete. Calisthenics are just doing workouts and exercises with your own body weight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you don't have to go to a gym for that.
I can definitely like push my whole 200 pounds on myself.
Oh, that's crazy.
You did prenatal yoga once.
Prenatal yoga, yes, I did that once.
He was dying.
I was. All my joints were just given, bro.
I was
crazy.
like 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Mental health awareness, guys.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was a
Any
long way.
thoughts?
Do you guys have any thoughts of that? Mental illness?
So is that one of like the biggest things that pushed you into the gym?
For me, yes. There was one point, actually before me and my wife got together, I was like almost around like 200 pounds, and then I went to 165 within a couple months.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, 165, and I saw like everyone was looking at the change, and like, damn, like they haven't seen me in a while too. And then when I looked at my pictures, I was like, dude, like I lost a lot of weight. At one point, when I was 18, I was like 135, and that was like my prime days. Like I miss being around that weight. But as you get older, it is kind of more difficult to, shed more weight, especially if you're like really busy.
Right.
But I do agree that having a healthy like diet, watching what you eat plays a really like important role in this. It's not just about working out, but you have to watch what you eat, but at the same time consume the right amount of nutrients and
You can't out train a bad diet. And I
Mhm.
think going to the gym for so long, I've learned that early on. But once I actually changed my diet, that's when everything started coming together.
And it's not like you have to change your diet immediately. You could just work your way, like again, like I said earlier, as far as getting into your fitness journey. You could just start small. Like you don't have to like completely cut out like 3 meals. You could just start small, like with changing out the portioning or like changing out like red meat for something else. Just substituting here and there.
And it's not like going cold turkey. Like you do this,
That's it,
in increments. And I feel like the harder part is not just going to the gym. It's having that right mindset and motivating yourself to get out of bed and hit the gym. Like why are you doing this? You have to understand the reason you're gonna do this. For me, it was health wise. I was able to function better in my job. And like I had more energy. My job like involves a lot of talking and grabbing some items as well. So I feel like having that amount of energy and then going home to my son and then, having all that energy is very important. If I wasn't really working out before, I would just be really tired.
We're still really tired.
Yeah, we're still really tired. Yeah.
Because we're not working out.
Yeah, it's been a while. But
Like working out will also give you energy at times.
Yes.
Yeah, and you'll just feel good about yourself,
Can you still hear me when I whisper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, can the mic hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can still hear it.
Should we all whisper?
No, it's okay.
Guys, I'm okay with whispering.
It's okay. Mental health.
Mental health.
What else can we dissect more about mental health? I don't know. That's like something people avoid talking about, I feel. Or I think more people are starting to talk about it now, but especially like people that are older.
Well, it's definitely a very uncomfortable topic. It's very personal,
It makes you feel vulnerable.
Yeah, a lot of people started talking about it because more people started talking about it, so like they felt more comfortable.
I think if you're able to be vulnerable, that's a good superpower.
And acknowledging like your,
Yeah.
the things that you need to like that you don't like is the first step to changing. Like,
How do you feel about therapy?
therapy.
I've never seen a therapist.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I've never seen a therapist.
Oh, really? I have.
Yeah, I've never seen a therapist. At one point in my life, I was like, I definitely need to see one.
It's everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had
Yeah.
I was like, before I was married and, had a baby, I was definitely a different person. And then we've all seen that, but I was to the point where I was like, damn, I should like see a therapist, bro. Like, it's not good. But then,
I recommend therapy.
Yeah.
That was like the greatest. How long was it? That was like the greatest 6 months
Oh.
ever.
and seeking therapy is not a bad thing, like a lot of people.
There shouldn't be like a negative connotation to it. Like seeking help is not a bad thing. Seeking help is a good thing, especially when you need it.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
A lot of people that need therapists are like the type that say they don't need a therapist.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then those people end up going to the gym.
Yeah.
Not me though. I went to therapy and then I went to the gym.
Yeah.
But I think when I finished therapy, that's kind of when the Wonder Woman journey started.
What did you learn in therapy?
Oh, that's a good question. I learned a lot of things in therapy, actually. Okay, fun fact. This is now becoming public information because this is going on the internet.
With my
It is public
1 million
information.
viewers.
Yeah, like...
Hi, Mom!
You actually never know. Okay, so actually,
fun.
before we get into like a whole like therapy tangent, something... Okay, everyone here knows Bretman Rock. But,
Oh, yeah.
Bretman Rock has a podcast, and then he said this. This is also why like I continue to post videos too. Bretman Rock said, what if every video that you posted online was a lottery ticket and you don't know when you're gonna
Go viral.
like you don't know when you're gonna scratch off like that $1 million ticket. So because thinking about it, the way social media works now, the algorithm will help you so much depending on like what your content is about, and you never know what video is gonna do so good.
That's true.
You see, it kind of follows the same principles of like, you ever see that meme where the guy's like digging for diamonds?
Oh yeah,
And
then
it's like
he
you're
stops.
so close and you just stop.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going because
You
you
need to
never
put that
know
on
when
here.
it's
I'm gonna
gonna
send it to
hit.
you.
You never know when it's gonna hit. You just gotta keep going.
I
Keep
think I
moving
actually have
forward.
that picture saved on my phone because that was a good reference photo.
Dang, I didn't think about it that way.
Mm.
Well, the algorithm does really help you, especially
Yeah.
when you utilize hashtags.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, like, hashtags was, like, back in the day, but, like,
I still use hashtags.
it's still, like, giving you more exposure.
Hashtags have helped my videos
Yeah.
and get more traction.
Okay. I definitely want to win that lottery ticket.
Anyways, yeah, go to therapy, guys. It's amazing. I don't want to assume, but I feel like I'm like one of the only people in our family that actually went
Yeah.
to therapy.
I'm long overdue.
I'm really happy I went at the time in life that I did though, because I went during like my teenage years.
Dang, like I've never like talked to a therapist, but I feel like they're just like,
No, my therapist
Yeah.
was like, my therapist was really nice because she was like your age,
Oh.
and it was nice.
Okay. So were they like really engaging with you? Like,
Yeah, cause like I could just talk. It's basically just yapping with an older person who can gauge if you like need serious help or like if you just need someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Sometimes it's just somebody you need to listen to, and they,
Yeah, sometimes people
some
just need
input.
someone to listen to or to listen to them.
goes a long way.
Yeah. But I think therapy was a start of the Wonder Woman journey. And then it went off 4 years later. We're here now.
just all about consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard because a lot of people like they get that momentum and
I
then
forgot what the original
even
question
after
was.
like a few months to maybe a year,
What
they
you
just
learned in
stop.
therapy.
Mhm.
And then you said Bretman Rock.
Oh yeah, I did say Bretman Rock. I didn't learn about Bretman Rock in therapy, guys. I knew who Bretman Rock was. What did I learn in therapy? Getting diagnosed also helps too because actually knowing what you have can help you figure out like where you want to go from there. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Figuring out what you're dealing with right now, what's on your plate,
Exactly.
gives you a clear like kind of path of what you need to tackle next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like a lot of people avoid therapy because they don't want to hear straight up what they have.
Yeah, they're in denial.
Yeah.
They're in denial, and then there's no change if you're not even acknowledging what's going on in your life. You know.
Yeah. So when I went to therapy, figured out what I have, and then I went on from there.
I feel like everyone has experienced that. You know, like I myself like I was in denial at one point, and then once I
Denial
kind
is
of
a good
acknowledged it,
tip.
that was my way of changing my situation. So if there's a Wonder Woman journey, is there a Superman journey?
I mean, it's just the male.
The male version?
The
male version?
version, yeah.
If someone is on a Superman journey, you're somewhere out there.
I need to go on my Superman journey. But right now, it ain't super.
It's just man.
It's just if I'm lucky.
Would you guys consider going to therapy?
I don't want to go because I'm just talking to a stranger about my problems.
I feel like I just
And
talk to
that's
my.
so weird to
I'll just
me.
talk to my baby. Like
That's
he's
true.
my therapist.
And he's just
He's
gonna
like,
smile
"Uh-huh."
at you. You're gonna
He's
tell
gonna
him something
smile.
and he's just gonna smile at
I'll
you.
be like, you do understand.
He doesn't know it. And he's gonna start crying because you haven't fed him yet. He's like, feed
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
For the kind of person I am, I'm always kind of like reserved, and I always like kind of overthink a lot of things. It's good to see kind of therapy to kind of like just not trauma them, but like just
I
give
mean,
some input.
Sometimes therapy is a good trauma dump,
Yeah,
though.
sometimes it is a
they're
good trauma
paid
dump.
to
Yeah.
do a trauma dump.
They are.
So they understand you.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just used everyone as my therapist at this point.
Oh, that's
That's
not.
I just
No.
trauma dump and everything.
You know what that reminds me of? Like the meme, it's free real estate. It's free real estate. That's bad. No bueno. No bueno.
No, I'm very selective with who I talk about my personal things with.
Really? I let everything out with that therapist.
No, I mean,
she
like,
was
well, in
cool. I
general.
let everything out.
Yeah.
It took time, though. It was kind of awkward at first because I was like, I don't know you.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
So you got to know that person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they probably told you something about themselves.
I wish,
see.
I don't know, I wish I was still in, like, contact with that therapist. Because I tried therapy again, like, a few years later.
With a different therapist?
Yeah, but the thing is, therapy when you're a teenager is different than therapy when you're an adult. Because
How so?
the department you're in is different, and the way how to explain this? The way the therapist approaches you is different. So, like, when you go to therapy as, like, a child or a teenager, they're gonna approach you in a way to where they're actually listening to you. But as an adult, they're more gonna give you, like, methods on how to deal with what you're going through.
Yeah, but bottom line is therapy. It's not a bad thing, you know. It's the first step to change if you really need it. Like I said, like myself, like I definitely wanted to see one, and it was to a point I was actually trying to do it, but then things got busy in my life. But you know, everything worked out great for me.
What do you mean everything worked out great for you? You're still eating ice cream.
There's a difference between
It's his therapy
therapy
right now.
That is my therapy.
It's not good
Tell her ice
therapy.
cream is therapy.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you guys love ice cream, I want you to comment below what's your favorite flavor. Cookies and cream. No, I was kidding.
It's very basic.
I was kidding. I don't like that sherbet stuff, alright? Get that out of my face.
Sorbet.
Then we're just
Sorbet.
naming ice creams we ate. Okay, I'm gonna say pistachio.
Pistachio.
Is that actually your favorite?
No, I said
Oh, never mind.
ice creams that we hate.
I like mint chocolate chip.
Oh, I like mint chocolate chip, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, he's an
Mint chocolate chip tastes like ice cream, or not
It
ice cream.
tastes
It
like
tastes like
toothpaste. It tastes like toothpaste.
It tastes like
toothpaste.
toothpaste.
That's what I was saying. No, I gotta mix it up.
Mm.
Toothpaste. It tastes like
Yeah.
toothpaste.
No, it tastes good.
I can't ever buy plain vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good base. It's the best base. But
So
if it's plain,
you say people like plain vanilla are like basic people.
yes,
Ooh.
it is.
But there was like a fancy plain vanilla. It's like something, right? It's like
French?
French vanilla.
It
yeah.
tastes the same.
That has the
That
black
tastes-
dots on it, right?
Vanilla
That tastes
bean.
The same.
Vanilla bean.
That
Mm.
tastes the same. They're just tricking you into thinking it tastes
They're
different.
gaslighting you.
No, there's definitely a
They're
difference.
gaslighting you into thinking it's different.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't know where I left off on this Wonder Woman journey.
So
What point are we at?
is there anything else you would like to say about the Wonder Woman journey?
So your ring inspired you, but not Wonder Woman.
Actually, no. Okay, listen. I watched. So growing up, I was always like one of those kids that didn't watch like the OG Disney movies.
What did you watch?
So like,
Oh.
so if people were talking about like the Disney princess movies, I didn't watch those
Why not?
because my parents just didn't. Like my parents just didn't show that to me.
But I thought you watched.
But I
it.
watched a Wonder Woman. I watched that.
Oh,
movie.
that makes sense.
I watched a Wonder Woman.
So if you didn't watch the OG, like what?
Did you just change right now?
Yes.
I was like, something became bigger in the frame.
And it wasn't just my forehead.
You know the one SpongeBob episode where it was like, I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty
That's like
Dan.
that's what it reminds me of.
Wait, but like besides those OG Disney movies, like what would you say your favorite Disney movie is?
Monsters University.
Oh, so that's not even the first one. That's the last one.
No, that was like after Monsters Inc.
That was like prequel.
Okay, that was the
Yeah.
second movie.
If you watch that movie, my life is Mike Wazowski.
So are you?
I am Mike Wazowski.
Would you say you're built like him?
Oh, that's a crazy statement.
You guys see that one meme? It's like,
What are you talking about? What are you doing?
That's the Mike Wazowski meme.
That's
He's
not
covered
the,
in
No,
everything.
is that with
That's
his
not
butt
the
crack?
Mike Wazowski meme.
Yes, it
With
is.
his booty,
Oh,
right?
I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
with
the
the
one where he
booty.
gets
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
no, it's like when girls built like this have the audacity to
No,
complain
no,
to you
no,
about
no, no,
things.
no. That's the
Look,
very
Mike
I
Russian
think,
meme.
I think we're talking about different memes.
Yeah.
I'm talking
So
about the
many.
memes where he's always covered up. Did you not see the movie? He's always covered up.
Yeah, like
He is
in the
always
cover
like
of a
No, I'm talking
magazine.
about a different meme.
Well, never mind. We're on different
But yeah,
wavelengths.
when my best friend, or when I sleep over at my best friend's house, and it's late at night, and she wants to go to sleep, but I keep talking, she puts on Monsters University, so I shut up. And it actually works like 3 or 4 times.
Have you tried watching the show? There's a
I
show.
watched the first
Like the
episode.
show?
I got bored.
No, there's a show.
Like
I
the
remember.
shorts. Wonder Woman's inspired by Mike Wazowski.
I thought you were gonna say you liked it because you relate to like school or something.
No, I just said
That's
I
what I
relate
thought
to
too.
like
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Hmm.
Like,
Which
that's
part?
The whole thing.
How about you guys? What's your favorite Disney movie?
Are we talking about specifically
I don't have a
Pixar or
favorite
Disney
one.
in general?
I would just say in general.
In general?
Yeah, Monsters University.
I do like Monsters University. I don't have a number one favorite.
Okay, sorry. Let's go with Pixar. Yeah. What's your Pixar favorite one? For me, it's Toy Story.
Shrek.
Oh my god.
All of it.
Wait, that's DreamWorks.
Oh,
Wait,
whatever.
what? That's not Pixar. Mine was
That's
Toy Story.
DreamWorks.
I couldn't even tell it. Like I can't tell.
Shrek is good.
Shrek is DreamWorks.
Okay.
What the Shrek?
With the Shrek.
Yeah.
I love Shrek.
They ruined Shrek for me. All the TikTok
Toy
videos.
Story.
Oh, you know the ones when making out with Shrek. That's like, dude,
Wait,
come
what
on.
is it called?
Have you seen those?
Shrek is live. Shrek is live.
What?
Isn't that what it's called?
Wait, you don't know?
Wait, did
My
anyone hear
algorithm
what he
is
just said?
crazy.
Did anyone hear what he just said?
There's like a
His algorithm has like videos of Shrek making out with.
with people, and they played that one song. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
This is your realtor, guys.
Oh, we don't talk about that. I'm a podcast man now. Not over here.
Podcast man.
No. Outside of here, I'm a realtor. Yeah. I would sell Shrek
Yeah,
a
like
house. though.
outside of here, I'm Wonder Woman.
I would definitely sell Shrek a house. A little swamp.
A little swamp.
Yeah.
Get out of me swamp.
But
Okay.
the thing is, could you sell donkey a house?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure you could live any living, breathing thing a house.
Isn't Donkey Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I saw Eddie Murphy house.
But not a donkey.
Yeah.
You know you're a good realtor when you can sell donkey a house.
Ooh.
Can you sell donkey a house? That's gonna be your clip.
Yeah.
For
Can
your
you
Jacob
sell Donkey a house?
There's this guy who exchanged a pen for a house.
Oh,
But-
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but he worked his way up. Like, it's not just a pen. He, like, traded
No,
it.
yeah,
I don't think
you
that was
just keep
real.
trading.
It was like the trading
No, I think it
challenge.
was real.
It was a trading like
That had to be
challenge
staged.
I don't think so.
all the way to a house. No, because what can you exchange for a house when you get to that point?
You just have to be.
Also,
consistent.
you all saw the video, right? Didn't he like travel to different states for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
No, we talked about it while we were on FaceTime. And then I was like, oh, he did this and that.
I don't think it was
Oh,
real.
I did hear from you. Yeah.
Social media is not real, guys.
How do you feel about people who barely wear anything to the gym? Because there's a time where I saw this one guy. His tank top was just a string on his back. And I was like,
Would you say it's like a G-string?
yeah, just for his back.
Damn. See, if I wore that, oh
It
god.
depends what you mean by like nothing, because I go to the gym every day and I see like guys working out with their shirt off. But I mean like that's kind of just normal.
But he's a dude, so it's socially acceptable.
I mean like when you go to the gym, you see girls like working out in like shorts and a bra, and that's also normal. That's like normal gym wear.
Dude, on YouTube, I saw this one girl. Her leggings were see-through, and it made people uncomfortable.
Okay, that's different. If
Yeah.
your clothes are see-through, that's different.
If you guys were Spider-Man, what would you do if you had his powers?
Oh.
Because you're scared of spiders.
Oh.
But if you had his powers,
No, but if
what
I had
would
the
you do?
powers, like I'm not scared of spider webs. Like I would clean spider webs. Like okay,
Would you
Oh,
still be
yeah.
scared of spiders?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Spider-Man.
Would you be Spider Woman though?
yeah. Because like I'm not gonna interact with spiders.
No, but a spider has to bite you for you to get those powers, and it's gonna be like one of
It
those
can
things.
bite me in my sleep and then go away before I wake up.
What if it's huge? What if it's like the size of that?
I don't like.
Wasn't it a
Oh,
Black
it's not,
Widow?
No.
I saw this video of a spider recently, and I remember you told me when you were in the Philippines, you saw a spider as big as your hand.
It was bigger.
Have you
It
ever
was
seen a
it was
spider
bigger
bigger
than
than
our
So like a
faces.
tarantula.
No, but in the Philippines, it's pretty common apparently.
In Pangasinan, I only seen it once.
Yeah,
Like a tarantula.
I'll probably lose it if I saw. A
I
spider.
don't like furry, thick spiders.
Really?
Tarantulas.
Yeah, but if it's like a small spider, then I'll just like squish it. But if it's like a
Okay.
thick one with like
So you want a hairless spider? I don't feel like that's even more scary.
no,
I would prefer the furry spiders.
no, I don't like
You
the furry
prefer
ones because
that?
that makes. Ugh, I don't like
But
that.
texture,
Well, I feel like the hairless
Character.
spiders.
Character is crazy.
character.
Character is crazy.
I feel like the hairless spiders, their legs look like sharper.
Yeah, I was not gonna stop
Have you
you
ever
though.
seen like a daddy long leg?
Yeah. Oh, we just encountered one the other day.
Yeah, it was 2 a.m. He was in the bathroom and he was like, "Come here, help!" And then he told me to squish it. I had to step on the toilet to reach it.
Yeah.
You're a dad,
I
bro.
hate the spiders. She
Yeah.
asked me this question: if a spider was on our baby, like, what,
Oh my gosh!
what
If
would
a
I
spider
do?
was on your baby's face, would you slap?
I'm gonna call you when you're at work.
Can
Hey,
you come home?
Can you come home real quick? I'll get like a little stick or something, or like not a stick, like something to like a napkin to grab it.
A napkin?
Yeah. Not even to grab it. I'll let the spider grab the napkin.
But if he grabbed it himself
Oh no.
and it was like stuck in his hand, because you know how his hands are always like this, like what
Hopefully he crushed it.
Yeah, with the way he grabs, he's gonna crush it.
I would just clean his hands after that with wipes.
No, you're gonna wash it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Would you guys ever eat a spider?
Yes. If it was cooked
I wouldn't even look at a
and it
picture
was
of a spider.
common, protein,
Mm.
health.
Fitness.
Yes.
Wellness.
I'll do it for $1 million.
$1 million.
What if
Even
it's cooked and stuff?
No.
Nah.
no. I know some countries they be serving that in the streets.
I don't know what. I think I ate a cricket in the Philippines.
Mm. I remember when we used to
I've
travel.
eaten a cricket before.
Was it cooked?
Yeah, it was like crunchy.
Oh, it's from one of those cricket snacks.
Yeah,
One
like the
little
cricket
box.
snacks. Yeah,
You can get those like Universal Studios.
Did
they
it
sell that
taste
before.
good?
it just tasted crunchy. Yeah.
Do you remember when like gas stations used to serve those lollipops with the bugs in it?
I think you have to go like long driving for those.
I don't think they do that anymore though.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't bugs. It was just a scorpion, dude.
You ate scorpion before?
No, I'm talking about the thing he's talking about. The one that's in the candy. There was a scorpion, a little scorpion in it. I don't think it was real though. I'm pretty sure it was.
Has anyone ever actually eaten those?
No.
No.
I love how we went from like fitness and health to like talking about bugs in our lollipops.
If you guys can't afford
Bug's
meat,
life.
just go for bugs. They're free on the
They are
street.
free. That's crazy.
You run the risk of parasites within your own body.
Stop going to Costco for your ground beef, guys. Stop eating your
Yeah.
chicken and rice. Like, go outside. Bugs are free.
So seek therapy and eat bugs.
Yep.
Yes.
Screw that protein from Costco.
If you
Get
go
it
to
from
my
Costco.
Instagram, I don't promote this.
Yeah.
I'm here for the vibes.
Mm-hmm. Bugs are protein.
I'm here on one brain cell.
You can find a whole lot of bugs in the tenderloin.
Tenderloin.
The one that's on the ground and the one that's living and breathing.
Yo.
God.
I guess you could call them bugs. Damn.
Hey, it's better than calling them other things.
I'd
Yeah,
rather-
tenderloin is crazy. I remember walking past there. Yeah, crazy experience.
I'd rather be Wonder Woman than Spider Woman.
Spider Woman. I would.
There is a spider.
I used to have dreams where I was Spider Man.
You never told me about that.
Yeah, I would have dreams of that.
He does it. And then he does it in real life when you're at work,
Like-
when he's alone with the baby.
I saw this one video. This kid, like, he cut the spoon, like.
Oh,
did
and
this.
then he's
like,
talking to Spider-Man.
it's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm like, keep dreaming, kid.
He makes
I'm the real
he makes the
Spider-Man.
baby watch him when they're home alone.
Yeah.
He makes him watch him do Spider-Man tricks.
Mhm. There were times I would try to climb on the wall.
Did it work?
No.
Did it work?
No. No. Yeah.
I think this podcast is very like all over the place topic wise.
This is normally how my conversations are.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's called ADHD.
Oh yeah, someone thought I had that.
It's
I'm like,
called ADHD.
I don't know.
We all probably have that.
At one point, I thought I did. I just like when I was at school, I just couldn't sit down and just pay attention. Like I just wanted to fidget or something, you know?
Little
You need
tweaker.
to do. You need to go to therapy. Figure that out.
Yeah.
Little tweaker.
I think I had ADHD when I went to therapy. My therapist just didn't tell me.
Do you have any symptoms?
I probably did.
Mm. Have you ever tried to make something levitate before when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Just
my mind.
Yeah, just be like.
Because I watched Matilda.
Oh yeah, that's what made me do it.
Started
I'm like, let me just test it out real quick.
I just
I watch,
wanna
I can move to
see
mic.
the word.
Yeah, you think really hard, you go really hard, and next thing you know, you're just taking a shit.
Yeah. Oh man, I just let one loose. Man.
Are your poops healthy?
There's no way we're going into that
I would
conversation.
What?
say so.
Thing to say.
Solid,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
okay, I guess they're okay.
Might need work.
My work is a crazy statement. You know what you need? You need some sweet potatoes in your life.
I bought a sweet potato.
Oh yeah, I saw it over there. I was gonna eat it. I recommend sweet potatoes.
What's the longest time
Imprints.
you've been on the toilet?
You take like 20
That should be a clip.
Why are we talking
If you're
about
on your
this?
That should
phone?
be a clip.
Oh, and when you poop, you shouldn't cut it or else you get humble.
What's the longest you've been on the toilet and then cut it off?
What's
When
the
you're on your phone,
longest?
like 30 minutes.
Dude, like, there are times, like, I'm like, I think the longest for me was almost an hour.
Yeah, because
When?
you're
I'm
probably on
just
your
like
phone.
scrolling. This is my TikTok. This is why I don't have TikTok on my phone anymore.
I also
like,
don't have TikTok anymore.
I was in the toilet for an
I
hour.
never had TikTok.
I got like, you know, my
Really?
leg, my foot started feeling numb. I was like, damn.
Everyone here doesn't have TikTok.
No,
I
I
haven't
I
deleted my
never
phone.
had it before.
I only use it during like the pandemic, and then that's it.
No, I delete off my phone.
I
Like,
deleted it last year.
I just post on it and I just delete after. I don't really care for it, you know. Yeah, because like ever since like when I used to go on TikTok, I would be late for work or I wouldn't get enough sleep.
Yeah, we
Late for
talked.
work is crazy because of TikTok.
Well, it's because I didn't get enough sleep and I slept late. And
Oh.
it was,
Yeah,
like-
because you're too
so I was-
busy doom scrolling.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so I deleted
Yeah.
TikTok, and then like,
It ruined my attention span, so I deleted it.
You know, asking that question, it begs you to like wonder, like, is there been like ever a time where somebody speed run their pooped?
I have.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you
they
have
just
work
go
and
out.
you
Yeah,
have to push it out.
Yeah.
I hit it with,
As
you know,
fast as you
like
can.
when I was younger, like because it was a public bathroom. When people walked in, it would just, you know, crawl back in. I get scared. I was like, oh my god, because I don't want to hear that.
Man, you guys are afraid to be pooping in public like that, man.
No, back
I'm
then,
gonna let
back then.
that. I'm
I
gonna let
used
that
to
thing
care, but
rip.
now I don't care.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna let it rip, man. They call it the restroom for. They don't call it for nothing.
No, but in high school, man, like you
I
get
don't
canceled
care.
for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
Joe Loss, is that you?
Yeah, bro. What else you think is coming out of my butt?
He's taking a poop.
What else would be coming out of my butt, huh?
He's pooping. I was like, what?
Man, if they call me that, bro, I'll call them back. Hey, don't you poop too?
Dude, I remember in my high school, a fight started. So one of my classmates.
poop?
No, like here, I saw this like right in front of me, right? So a guy was using the toilet in the gym. We were in the gym, right? It was
Where's
PE.
this going?
No,
Oh, no.
so the guy.
See what you
One
did?
of my.
You started
No,
with poop.
no, wait. Hear me out. Hear me out.
With poop.
Hear me out.
It's normal.
No, but this is something.
Obviously, it was bad,
Th-
but, like,
This
you
is how our
found something
conversation
amazing.
This is something I'll never forget, right? So it was in my high school, my senior year. My classmate was pooping, right? He was pooping, and my classmate threw a whole trash can over the stall. Yo, he threw a whole trash can.
That's not what I thought would happen.
No,
You guys didn't have like the.
No, we had the
trash cans?
bins. It was the bins.
Oh, that's
Like
why.
He
the
threw
big
a
ass
whole
one from
bin over the stall.
cafeteria? Why?
Wait, why?
No, this was in the It was in the bathroom, the boys' bathroom, and then.
But why would he throw
Why?
a trash can?
Did he know who was in there?
Yeah, no, he did it as a joke. So when the guy he finished, he got out and he started swinging on him. And
Why
then-
would he
and-
stay outside the
And the
stall?
guy that threw the trash got pantsed.
That's it?
No, but we saw everything.
Oh.
I was like, dude, and then they got suspended.
Well,
But I saw that right in front of me. I was like, dude, I'm so
Bro,
glad.
doing that to somebody while they're just trying
Through
to
a
do their
whole
business,
trash
bro,
can.
is such a low.
This is why I can never
That's such
use
a
public
low.
bathrooms. I'm always looking up.
But that's a high school bathroom. High school bathrooms are different than public bathrooms.
No,
So
yeah,
it
that's
was
facts.
disgusting, dude. High school bathroom, like boys' bathroom in my
High school
was gross.
bathrooms or just school bathrooms in general are just ruthless, bro. You never know
Like,
what's gonna happen.
I'm not gonna say what high school I went to,
Somebody's
but you know it's bad when the whole school had a whole presentation of the boys' bathroom. I kid you not.
PSA about
No,
it.
and then-
Please
and
don't
then-
throw trash
you know what
cans
they did?
over when people are trying to take a poop.
You know what they did? They took pictures and they showed it to everyone in school. It
Nah.
was in the
Wait,
meeting.
a poop?
No, it was the toilet. It was gross, and all the girls were
Wow.
like, "Ew!" Like they're
In
not
high
like that.
school?
Yeah, but then they also showed the staff who cleans it. They're like, "This is who has to clean it." You know, they try to
Oh
make
my
them feel bad about it.
gosh. You never told me about this.
This is something I remember. Like they did a whole presentation. This is how you know it's bad.
Really? My high school bathrooms were just places for people to go smoke in.
No, we had nice bathrooms.
Oh, yeah,
remember?
mine too.
No, we didn't.
No.
Which bathroom were you talking about?
In the J building when it was new,
Hold on, I have to think about which buildings.
like
did you go to?
Tennyson, like the science.
Oh,
building.
yeah.
Those were nice. The girls' bathroom were nice, but the guys'
Oh.
locker room sucked, and the bathrooms too.
But I remember just seeing that trash can fly. I was like, damn.
High school.
You were in the bathroom.
Well, I was using the urinal.
You were pooping too.
No. There was only one toilet there. But I was like, dude, that's crazy. Like, I can understand why he was mad. Like, this guy threw a whole
Yeah.
trash can.
Was there at least like very little trash in there?
That sucks.
It's crazy.
Everyone's high school experiences here were different.
Well, yeah.
Should I actually make that a clip though?
Yeah,
What's
why
your
not?
longest poop?
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
This has
Somebody
nothing
comments
to
was
do
like
with
7
like.
minutes.
Health.
I guess.
Well, no, it does have something to do with
Yeah.
health and wellness. If you don't have healthy poops, you're not eating
Yeah,
healthy.
the goal is always inspect your poops.
You have to. A lot of people like
Yeah.
you
Don't
know
be scared.
they foresee that they push that aside like you
It
know.
sounds like a Xanax commercial. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
You're like, get help.
That's what you headline as poopy talks.
Poopy talks.
Next topic.
Do you guys have any hot takes?
Hot takes.
People should like for driving lessons or like just driving in general. I feel like people should take like a renewal every other year or some shit. Because the way people be driving nowadays.
If you're over the age, I agree, but only if you're over the age of like a certain number.
No, they do that for like old people, but I feel like it should be doesn't matter about age. It's like every 5 years you should get a renewal because the way people be driving, bro. I swear, it's like these people be getting their driver's license out of a fucking cereal box.
At the DMV, there's this one old dude. He took a written test 3 times. But I think it's because he has memory problems. But I think if he was on the road, he'll be fine. Because that's my dad, too. Like, he's fine on the road, but a written test, he won't.
People get nervous with tests, that's why.
Yeah, but I think when you're older, you should just have, like, over the wheel. Is it over the wheel test? Is that, yeah.
Yeah.
Over the
On the wheel.
On the wheel. Yeah.
On the wheel
Bro,
test,
the
not
only
a
reason
written
why
test.
I bring this up is because literally last week, so like near where I live, there's like a 4-way intersection. There's like Chevron and Wendy's. So then there's 3 parts of the intersection where it's like normal, like whatever, right? And then there's another part where it says do not enter because that's a 1-way. I've seen 3 people go down that 1 way. I'm like, where'd you get your driver's license, bro? Where'd you get it from? 3 people in 1 week is crazy. Like it clearly says do not enter, and you're hitting these other cars.
It's like you bought it from Temu.
I
Yes.
don't know where you people are getting, man. That's my hot take, bro. Like, freaking
crazy.
take your driver's license renewal every like 5 years or something, dude. Get like behind the wheel test, not just like a written.
Yeah.
Once a year, I think it's too much though.
No, I didn't say once a year. I said
Yeah,
every
I'm
like
fine
5
with
years.
once a year.
I don't want to go to the DMV once a
I
year.
hate going to the DMV.
I would
Period. Dude,
I
it's
mean,
so
for
long.
everyone's safety, I would do it once a year.
Yeah.
No. I would go like maybe every 3 years.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a customer where they have a weird name? I had a customer that was named William Sockness and another guy named Felix Chinchilla.
Oh, that one's fake.
Bro,
that
that
one's
is
fake.
not-
Oh,
man.
and the name of this other dude,
That one's fake.
on his ID, his last name was Savage. And I was
Savage?
like, I'm too lazy to ask him.
What's that one movie where the guy's ID was McLovin?
Oh!
It's
Super
Love
bad! Super bad.
Is that what that movie was?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I met this guy named What's It To You.
You didn't know
Wait,
that.
what's it to you? What's it?
I know where you got it
That's
from.
from SpongeBob. You know,
What's It To You?
bro, none of those are
No.
nothing. I know that when I was when they went.
Well, his name was
Bro.
Tuya. In my middle school, his name was Tuya, and we would always call him What's It To You. Dude, he did not like that joke.
Wait,
He got-
what was the
no.
name that we told your dad, like, hey, we should name our baby this? And then he was like, no. Oh, Cyrus? And then he said syphilis?
God.
Something like that. What was it?
I don't know.
Oh, Cyrus the virus.
Yeah.
Cyrus the virus.
I don't even know.
You were like, okay, never mind.
What's It To You?
Do you have any red flag names?
Red flag names.
Yeah. I think Jonathans are safe. I never met a mean Jonathan.
You know how a lot of people think, oh my gosh, okay, I do have a take. A lot of, what is it called? A lot of icks that girls have are very out of line, or like they're very unnecessary.
Like with dating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they have unrealistic standards.
Ooh.
Unrealistic, like, standards, and like their icks are just very, like, what's wrong with you? Like, I saw this girl online who had, what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but one of her icks was like when she sees her boyfriend swimming. Like, you know when they kick? And you're swimming?
I feel like
She
I
said
saw
that
this
was an
somewhere.
ick.
Where did I see this?
Does his legs go all the way up from the water or something?
No, it's like the way his legs are moving. She was like, oh, that's an ick.
Mm.
And I was like, that's kind of unnecessary.
Names? Well, just like the generic Karens.
No, but the Karens I met are nice.
Well, that is true. I did meet some nice Karens.
Oh, you met two.
I never met
Yeah,
a mean
two
Karen.
Karens.
Yeah, but they just started a whole stigma with people named Karen.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Everyone else here only has one brain cell left. If you couldn't tell.